Welcome to Flash Instincts. Today we're going to look at the technical analysis of Bitcoin, RIOT, R-I-O-T, and BTBT. Now we all know that we're a channel that talks about stocks, but we also talk about plays that we can make potential huge money, huge gains in the short term. And that's what we're looking at. And this play is very interesting. The reason why I'm talking about Bitcoin is because RIOT, the blockchain company, and BTBT, another blockchain company, they directly correlate with the price action of Bitcoin. However, RIOT, BTBT, Mara, and other blockchains like Hive blockchains, they're often extremely volatile, and a lot of people are making profits going up and down. They're trying to short it many times so they can ride the wave up, making huge returns on both directions. It's a little complicated, but in essence, the reason why RIOT, Mara, Hive, BTBT, these blockchain mining companies are going up is because of the astronomical rate of Bitcoin, BTC, rising. Now in this chart, I'm going to show you something very interesting. You'll notice that we have for Bitcoin, starting from the mid-April recently, we have a inverse head and shoulder pattern, right? And it is looking to break out. We do have RSI showing that is oversold in recent days, and it is slowly building up volume to rise up. If it goes above the previous resistance of 64,000 between 64 and a little below it, 62, and if it can maintain that, it will blow past and go straight above perhaps the 70,000, okay? 70,000 could be the new target for the short term. This will make Bitcoin have all-time highs, extreme all-time highs. Now, again, inverse head and shoulder is not always linked to a bullish run, but this is what the pattern is showing for the short term. You also can see that all the other cryptos are resonating very well over this weekend. The beginning of May, the weekend heading in, all the cryptos are doing really well. This is because Bitcoin is leading the charge. Now, another thing that you want to look into is Ethereum. Ethereum also made all-time highs. You guys can look into that. I'm going to talk about that in another video. So the next ticker I want to look at is RIOT Blockchain. Okay, ticker RIOT. Now, remember I was saying that, hey, RIOT, these companies, they mine Bitcoin. So they should go up in terms of revenue, profits, wealth as Bitcoin goes up. And this is very true. You'll notice that as Bitcoin has been trending upwards, since last year, RIOT was $3. Today, it's at $40. It peaked at around $80, okay? Now, what we're seeing right now is a falling wedge pattern that is slowly building. You'll see that we have touched the previous support levels of $34 two times already, okay? We also had a similar triple bottom around that area very recently, around April 22. Since then, RIOT has been trending upwards, slowly progressing with minimal volume, not as previous highs, near the $40 to $42 region. Now, this is still a potential buy situation, okay? RIOT, once it breaks out this dynamic resistance and it goes above with huge volume, it has potential to go insanely up. RIOT in the short term can go to $60. It can also go even higher to $100. All right? Now, again, this is directly correlated to the value of Bitcoin. Bitcoin must go up for RIOT to also go up. Right? So now it is being shorted, but the pattern is showing a falling wedge, which shows a reversal pattern in the short term. It's a bullish signal. Remember, guys, we have to break the $46 range with huge volume, 46, 45, in the upcoming week, 1 to 2 weeks. The time to buy in is getting minuscule. The falling wedge, you'll notice that the dynamic lines are getting closer and closer. They're contracting, and therefore it is saying, hey, it is becoming a very small amount of time left for you to come in before an explosion for RIOT Blockchain. Now, again, you can go long term with these if you want for minimum of about 4 to 6 months, but we're looking at short term gains with RIOT. We will start taking profits as soon as it hits $60. That's our strategy. It is up to you if you wish to follow it. Now, the next ticker, which I like really, really much, is BTBT, Bit Digital. Now, Bit Digital, apparently, they have headquarters in New York, Texas, I believe, and China. They are slowly growing and recently had showed a revenue of above 1,000 Bitcoin mined for the quarter one of 2021. This is an incredible amount of wealth. If this trend continues for Q2, BTBT would become an outstanding company and will rival that in price action of Mara and RIOT. Now, the reason why we like BTBT as opposed to RIOT as much, because the reward ratio is extremely high. You'll get much more gains as opposed to RIOT. We're not saying that RIOT is not a better company. RIOT is clearly the more solid, fundamentally sound company. We understand that. But BTBT has a potential to astronomically double your money. We wish to double our money, if not triple it. 2.5 to 3x money is ideal. Now, we'll look at this situation. Look at this chart right here. Anything below the $13 range, below that to $11.77, guys. $11.77, it dates back to February 19 as a huge support. Anything below 13 to 11.77 is a huge buy. Also, we have a quadruple bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually 5 bottoms in this area. Similar to RIOT, RIOT ticker RIOT, BTBT also has a falling wedge. And this falling wedge has become extremely tight. Now, one thing to understand is we need to reach this dynamic resistance line and have huge volume in order to break out. The next destination we are looking at is $21 to $22. Guys, if you invest heavily and if from $13 you go to $22, $23, that is about double your money. You take profits, okay? Buy a house. The housing market right now, you will get free incentives first-time home buyers. It's a great opportunity, guys. This is not a financial advice company. It is not. We don't really give financial advice. This is how I'm living my life. This is what I'm doing. It is up to you to do the same if you wish to do it. Okay? Now, the next thing right here, we'll look at a previous pattern, guys. You'll look at BTBT, and if you look at this falling wedge pattern, you'll notice something very, very beautiful, actually. It's been having nothing but falling wedge patterns throughout its history, and it's been rising every time. Every time it has these falling wedge situations, BTBT does not disappoint. Its low float works wonders. It helps investors go from $6 all the way to $32. These are massive, massive gains. All right, we have that potential at the moment. If you wish to take profits at 22, you can. If you wish to be a little more crazy and go to $30, 32, by all means, go for it. And if you hit 3x your money, beautiful, beautiful. Remember to take profits. Selling is the hardest thing in the stock market, okay? So you have to have price targets already set. You have to be able to let go of your emotions and do not get too greedy, guys. These plays are legendary plays, and I hope you guys like this content, all right? Look at this specific reason, right, why I like BTBT. Look at the last time we had a quadruple bottom. Quadruple bottom right here, and it's set up to 3 days of going from the rest of the month of November. It went from $3 all the way to $9. That's 3x your money, guys. 3x. Then it retracted, consolidated again, and boom, another 3x money. This is actually 4x. Now, we have the same potential, guys. Also, if you look at the time frame, this falling wedge action is one of the longest falling wedge actions. It dates back similar to the previous one from April 2020 to July 2020, about 3 to 4 months range. These are long falling wedges, which as a result could have huge potential gains. Guys, BTBT is my special treat. I'm giving it to you. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Until next time, I'm out, guys. This is Flash Instincts.